Hello everyone, I'm your Chinese teacher Aaron. This is the 6th class of Magic Pinyin. Firstly, before today's lesson, let's have a review. In the previous lesson, we have learned simple finals and tones. And for the initials, we have learned bo, po, mo, fo, de, te, ne, le, ge, ke, he, ji, qi, xi. In this lesson, we continue to learn zhi, qi, shi, zhi. Let's start. Firstly, let me introduce for the pronunciation for each initial. The first one, look at this picture, okay? The first one, ZH, zhi. Read after me, zhi, zhi. The second one, CH, chi. Okay, read after me, chi, chi. Here are the tips for you to keep in mind for each pronunciation. Yin, zhi, and chi. The mouth is slightly open. The tip of the tongue is cocked up and against the front of the hard palate. Okay, then slightly relax to let the air flow out from the narrow gap. The gas flow from zhi is weak, and that from chi is strong. The vocal cords do not vibrate. Okay, so read after me. Zhi, zhi. Second one, chi, chi. Okay, one more time. Zhi, zhi, zhi. Zhi, zhi, zhi. Second one, chi, chi, chi. Chi, chi, chi. 太棒了! Here are the tips for these pronunciations. The pronunciation of zhi is basically the same as that of shi, except that the tip of the tongue is slightly rolled up and the vocal cords vibrate while pronouncing. Okay, read after me. The first one. Shi, shi. Second one. Zhi, zhi. One more time. Shi, shi, shi. Shi, shi, shi. Zhi, zhi, zhi. Zhi, zhi, zhi. 特别好. Just now, we have learned how to pronounce each initial. Yes, so here comes a practice. I will point out each initial for you to read. The first one. Zhi. Second one. Chi. Third one. Shi. Last one. Zhi. Let's come to the next part. In this part, you can practice your Chinese spelling. Buckle up, off we go. Here are 4 lines you need to read after me. Before we start, let me give a brief introduction for the third line. Okay, so when 知 and 一 are spelled all together, they have the same pronunciation as 知. So instead of spelling, they directly read 知. This syllable is called overall recognition syllable. After that, we have a course dedicated to the overall recognition of syllables. Read after me. Are you ready? Go. The first line. From the first one to the last one to the fourth one. 吱啊喳，吱啊喳喳。Second one. 吱啊喳，吱啊喳喳。Third one. 吱啊喳，吱啊喳喳。Fourth one. 吱啊喳，吱啊喳喳。Okay, second line. 吱遮，吱遮，遮。Second one. 吱折，吱折，折。Third one. 吱者，吱者，者。First one. 吱这，吱这。Third line. From the first one to the last one. Okay, read after me. 吱吱。Second one. 吱直。Third one. 吱止。Fourth one. 至。Okay, the last line. 支吾猪。Second one. 支吾煮。Third one. 支吾煮。Fourth one. 支吾住。Next page. Before we start this part, another piece of knowledge that you need to know. When 吃 and 一 are spelled together, they have the same pronunciation as 吃. So, instead of spelling, they directly read 吃. This syllable is also called overall recognition syllable. After that, we also have a course dedicated to the overall recognition of syllables. Let's do it. Read after me. From the first one to the fourth one for each line. Number 1. 吃啊叉，吃啊叉叉。Second one. 吃啊茶，吃啊茶茶。 Third one, 吃啊茶，吃啊茶茶。Fourth one, 吃啊差，吃啊差差。Second line. Okay, second line. From the first line to the fourth line. Notice there is no second tone here. First one, 吃车，吃车，车。Third one, 吃扯，吃扯，扯。Fourth one, 吃撤，吃撤，撤。Okay, the third line. From the first one to the fourth one. 吃吃。Second one. 吃迟Third one. 吃迟。Fourth one. 吃Last line. 吃乌出。吃无除。Third one. 吃无楚。The first one. 吃误处。Before we start, notice, for the third line, it has the same rule of pronunciation as the two before. Let's start. The first line, from the first one to the fourth one. 是啊沙，是啊沙，沙。Second one, 是啊傻，是啊傻，傻。Third one, 是啊傻，是啊傻，傻。Fourth one. 是啊煞，是啊煞，煞。The second line. 是奢，是奢。Number 2. 是蛇，是蛇。Number 3. 是蛇，是蛇。Number 4. 是射，是射。The third line. 是。Number 2. 是十。Number 3. 是屎。Number 4. 是 是 Next line 诗屋书诗屋书书 Number 2诗无蜀诗无蜀蜀 Number 3诗无蜀诗无蜀蜀 Number 4诗物树诗物树树 Next page. Look at this picture. There are only 3 finals that can combine with zh, zh. And for the first line, there are 2 tones. The second line, there are only 1 tone. The third line, there are 3 tones. Read after me. The first one of the first line is the third tone. Okay, read after me. 日鹅惹日鹅惹惹 The first one 日恶热日恶热热 Okay. Second line 日日日 The first one. Okay, the first one 日日日日 The third line from the second one to the fourth one. Read after me. 日无如日无如如 Third one. 日无汝日无汝汝 The first one 日勿入日勿入入 Super awesome! Let's review what we have learned up to now for the whole initials. The first line. Read after me one by one. 波坡摸佛的特呢了 Second line 歌科和鸡七西 Last line 知吃诗日 Next part. Alright, just now we have finished the spelling part. Here come the syllables and Chinese characters. The first 2 pictures. Read aloud according to pictures. The first one. Paper, newspaper. 报纸报纸报纸 Second one 帮助帮助帮助 Next 3 pictures. The first one, tea in Mandarin. 茶茶茶 Second one, eat in Mandarin. 吃吃吃 Yes, next one. Taxi. 出租车出租车 Yes, 出租车我需要一个出租车 I need a taxi. Next page. From the first to the last. Number 1. 10 in Mandarin. 10 Yes, 10 Book in Mandarin. 书 A book 一本书 Tree in Mandarin. 树 Yes, a tree. 一棵树 Last page. Hot 热 It's too hot here. 太热了 Second one. Sun in Mandarin. 日 Here comes a Chinese traditional poem to describe the sun. 锄禾日当午，汗滴禾下土 That means the farmer who works so hard every day. That's all for today's lesson. We have learned the pronunciation of 知 吃 shi and 日 Also, we finished the spelling part and we learned some new Chinese characters. You have done a great job. 你们表现得太棒了。你们真棒。See you next time.